Try something new in your life. Get into DC Comics. And here to help you is Comic Book Man and Bo with some comic book news.
You and your crummy comic books. That's all you ever think about.
DC News, episode 43. Morons a-comin'.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
DC News.
That's right, DC News in the video outhouse. And you know what? At Alternate Reality, which is where we're coming from, all new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone, especially DC Comics, which are our favorite comics. Actually, they're not his, they're mine. Which are our favorite comics here.
I
in the
love
outhouse.
all comics equally.
Oh, you do not. You do not. You are such a Marvel whore.
I love it.
First story we have up is about the Dark Knight himself. Guess what? He's getting incorporated. Hey, everybody gets incorporated nowadays. With the economy and the crapper, go out and get yourself incorporated. That's the only way you can shade your assets and cover them up.
Yeah, Grant Morrison's leaving Batman and Robin. Tony Daniel is going to be writing and drawing the regular Batman book. And so Grant Morrison and Yannick Paquette are doing a new Batman series called Batman Incorporated, which is kind of a team book. And Morrison says the way that Bruce Wayne operates
How is
things
he
is going to
incorporated?
change.
How's he incorporated?
Well, Morrison's a little vague because he doesn't want to ruin all the secrets of what's going on with Batman, the return of Bruce Wayne, because he isn't back yet, remember? So he
Yes,
doesn't
I
wanna
know
ruin it.
that.
And he's going to be wearing a new
But he's going to be incorporated.
Well, so that means you're going to see all members of the Batman family hanging out with Batman.
This is sounding more and more like some 60s
Sounds like
Superman
You know what
thing.
it is? It's Brave and the Bold with the Batman family. That's what it is.
Is there going to be a Batman Red and a Batman Blue?
But no Batmite. He says no Batmite.
You
Bull. Ever.
Bull. The way,
Ever.
The way he's been plundering
Can't wrap
50s
his head
Batman
around
stories.
the concept of Batmite yet.
The way he's been
He said yet. Remember the word yet.
Oh, we're talking about a guy who wrote that 7th issue of Final Crisis. Okay, and he can't wrap his head around Batmite. Oh, I have great faith in you, Grant, being able to wrap your head around Batmite. Squeaky, there's no Squeaky the Batmite.
There's no such thing as
But he
Squeaky
could
the
make
Batman.
one. He could make one.
Exactly, that's what happened.
We've talked before about Thunder Agents. We've talked ad nauseum about Thunder Agents in the past. And you know what? It still isn't out yet.
But DC finally announced the launch date and who's working on the book.
Who?
It'll start in November.
Really?
It's from Existence 2.0 writer Nick Spencer, one of
Oh,
Dan
he's
Slot's
good.
favorite.
He's good.
And it's from Kei-Fu, the artist who did War of the Supermen. He's one of the guys who worked on War of the Supermen. One of the many artists who worked on War of the Supermen.
Okay.
You remember War of the Supermen?
Yes, I
Remember there was a
one-
war.
I remember one of the outstanding things about that book was not the art.
How about the covers? Remember the covers?
The covers were pretty nice.
Okay.
They weren't outstanding, but they were okay.
Well, anyway. Each issue will include a 20-page story and a 10-page co-feature. Nick Spencer, by the way, is also working on, he's doing a Jimmy Olsen backup feature in Action Comics. Yeah. And guess who's going to appear in that backup feature for the first time ever in DC Comics history?
Stan Lee.
Chloe Sullivan from the TV show.
Oh, God.
All right, he's dumbstruck now.
dumbstruck.
Yeah.
Next. Hey, remember Charlie Callis? We all remember Charlie Callis. Charlie Callis is getting an origin.
Ivan Rice and Jeff Johns are going to be doing Sinestro's Secret Origins, another in their history of Secret Origins, and hopefully it'll ship a little quicker.
What series of Secret Origins? Oh, in the Green Lantern. Oh, Green Lantern. Oh, Green
The
Lantern.
Secret Origins. Remember, you got.
I'm thinking you're talking about some book they did that I never heard of.
Well, you got the Gary Frank one that he and that Johns are working on.
The Superman Secret.
Is that ever going to
Okay.
end? Is it going to end?
The 6th issue keeps getting pushed back, and I don't know why, but the 6th issue keeps getting pushed back.
Rice says he's got time to draw it, so I'm assuming it's John's fault.
Well, it can't be Johns' fault for Superman Secret Origins.
Yep.
It can't be. Rice can't draw it until he gets the script, or Gary Frank can't draw it. Until
Gary Frank can't draw until he gets the script.
So he must have the script.
So yeah, Well, I don't think so. Gary Frank's not slow. He's not slow.
Boys speculate.
So I'm assuming Johns has something to do with it.
It's fascinating.
DC News and Speculation. Next up, Justice League Generation Lost. Aaron Lopresky is working on something that has absolutely nothing to do with Justice League
But
Generation
this is
Lost.
what he worked on.
This is what he worked on, which is
He's-
why I'm holding it.
He's working on a new anthology series called Weird Worlds, which will deal with monsters in the DC Universe. And one of the main characters in this book will be a character he created known as Garbage Man.
Wow.
Aaron Lopresti, if CrossGen, Aaron Lopresti worked on a character called Sludge for CrossGen. He likes doing monster stuff. He likes doing goofy stuff like that. So Lopresti's going to be doing it. And they said Batman will be popping up too, but not Swamp Thing, who's still in the Vertigo universe and for another 20 minutes.
One of the reasons I'm called Comic Book Man is because I can tell you
And Weird
that
Worlds.
the reason they're doing Weird Worlds, one of the reasons they're calling it Weird Worlds, is I'm sure for copyright reasons, because DC had a Weird Worlds comic in the early 70s, which was a clearinghouse for Edgar Rice Burroughs material back when DC was doing Burroughs stuff. But believe it or not, DC had Burroughs stuff before Marvel did, and long before Dark Horse ever did. DC was doing Burroughs stuff, and Weird Worlds was their clearinghouse for stuff like John Carter, which Murphy Anderson worked on, and I think Carson of Venus. And it lasted all of 8 or 10 issues.
But didn't Jim Starlin also do a Weird Worlds limited series? 6, 7, 8.
Sword of Sorcery,
Yeah.
I think it was. Sword of
Something like
Sorcery. I think you're thinking of Sword of Sorcery.
But it's Weird Worlds anthology monsters, and it won't sell at all.
Okay. Last story
Speaking
we
of
got.
something's not going to sell,
Last story we got. Static. Static is coming back in a big way someday soon from
Static
DC.
in-
DC loves this character so much they keep pushing back, bringing him back.
Teen Titans writer Felicia Henderson, who also works on the TV show Fringe, she will be writing a Static ongoing series next year. She's, of course, is leaving Teen Titans, which is fine because people on the internet really don't care for her stuff there. But she's going to leave. She's going to do Static from all of them. So you'll be seeing a milestone character in a book once a month. And I don't know who the artist is, but I'll give the book a shot.
Have they gotten their heads out of their butt about the rest of the Milestone universe?
No.
yet? Good.
Well, actually, Dwayne McDuffie is doing that all. He's the creative force behind that All-Star Superman animated thing that's next. So
Yeah.
he's working on the animated stuff, but he's not working on any mainstream comic stuff for DC.
Okay, so that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more DC news this time around, but you can read all of Bo's DC news that he posts up on the website and all of these DC Outhouse episodes in one location, and that location is...
Sarah knows where all this stuff is. You know, she hates being referred to as Sarah. She likes to be known as the goddess.
Actually, I call it the Thrall, but...
Thrall, too. Well, she hates the Thrall.
Goddess or Thrall. Yeah, there's...
The goddess of Thrall!
Anyway, this is turning into an
Soon to
Uncle
be a
Pete
show on
segue.
Sci-Fi!
Her mom
The
told me
goddess
she
of
hates
Thrall!
First of all.
Which one?
Do you need me to do it for you? www.myalternatereality.com.
So stop off at the store's website and check out all of Sarah's information that she just gave you for the stuff that we do. And until next time, I'm doing this show like Uncle Pete. I don't even know what I'm talking about. And so until next time, we're doing something and I don't know what. What's going on?
With a Peter, it's a look.
Bye! Bye!
It's a look in his eye.
And the hero of the month this month at Alternate Reality is the amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the one, the only...
Up in the sky, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Superman! That's right. All my Superman trade paperbacks are 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality. All soft covers, all hard covers, all showcase editions, all archive editions. Everything that's a Superman trade is 25% off all month long. You know, nothing says truth, justice, and the American way like 25% off savings here at Alternate Reality. So stop on down.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.